Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a number of things that we can expect this holiday season in GTA Online, besides the new DLC that was announced recently. So as you probably already know by now, there is a massive new update coming into GTA Online next week, known as the Contract. If you haven't heard about it yet, make sure to watch my video from yesterday where we covered that update in a lot more detail because it is super exciting. Now, while that update looks super incredible and everything about it looks amazing, another thing that a lot of people tend to forget about is there's actually going to be a smaller update later this year around New Year's and Christmas that's going to contain a ton of free gifts and bonuses, and that is exactly what I want to talk about in today's video so you can prepare yourself for all that when this smaller update comes out in just a couple of weeks. But before we get into that, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and right after into the actual video. So today's shoutout of the day goes to a really awesome app known as Fripp. Fripp allows you to do hassle-free fundraising for your nonprofit right from your phone. Instead of going door to door and wasting money on online advertising, you can use the Fripp app and sign up as a nonprofit and start doing hassle-free fundraising right from your phone. Best of all, there are no fees or charges to start fundraising today. The Fripp app will be launching soon, so I highly recommend you click the first link in the description down below to follow them on Twitter today to stay updated with development and when the app launches so you can start fundraising with a push of a button. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So in case you haven't heard yet, there is a big DLC coming out next Wednesday into GTA Online known as the Contract. Now this is a massive DLC. In fact, it is so massive that Rockstar is actually not even calling it a DLC at all, and they are calling it a GTA Online story. We covered this update in more detail in my video from yesterday, so if you haven't seen that yet and you don't really know what's going on with this update, I recommend you check that out, but this video is going to be discussing a little bit of a smaller update that many people have likely forgot about because of this big news of the Contract update. As Rockstar has been doing every single year ever since GTA Online came out all the way back in 2013, this year is going to be no different, and Rockstar will be releasing a holiday-themed update later this month around Christmas and New Year. Now, besides the discounts and bonuses, which we will be getting to in a quick minute here, one of the big things that many people have forgotten about is there will be about a week period in GTA Online where there is snow, which is always a really fun thing to experience. Myself personally, I was able to log on for a little bit last year to experience the snow, but quite honestly, I regretted it ever since because I didn't give myself enough time to play, and I really miss it. Nonetheless, I will certainly be playing this year whenever the snow does get released. It is a really fun experience, not only because the map looks cool, but it also changes the physics in the game, which is a very rare scenario, so driving, racing, and even running in GTA Online feels a little bit different when there is snow on the ground, and of course, you can also make snowballs and have snowball fights. Now, it's also worth noting that Rockstar does not usually announce when snow will be enabled in GTA Online early. Usually leakers are able to find out the exact dates and times about a week before because Rockstar does have it on a timer when it does enable, so I recommend keeping an eye on the GTA forums, Reddit, as well as the Rockstar Games social media to stay updated when the snow will be released and also when it will go away. Now, one of the staples of every single year's holiday update in December are going to be the quote-unquote Christmas gifts that Rockstar likes to give to the community. Now, right now, Rockstar has not revealed what the gifts for this year are going to be. Usually, like the snow, they don't reveal it in advance. However, we can make a slight assumption of what they're going to be like by taking a look at the gifts that Rockstar provided last year in 2020. Now, last year in 2020, Rockstar provided a ton of really awesome stuff, including 2 free vehicles, 1 free vehicle for everyone in GTA Online, as well as another free vehicle for all Prime Gaming members. In addition to that, they pretty much discounted almost every new vehicle in the game by 40 and 50%. Some of the Prime Gaming discounts were 80%, which is honestly crazy. So if there is a newer vehicle in the game that you really want to buy right now, I recommend holding off for a little bit because it is very likely that it can be discounted heavily during the last weeks of December. In addition to those discounts and free items, there's likely going to be a gift basket that you can redeem by logging on anytime during the week of the holiday update. Again, the dates of when you need to log on are not known at the moment. However, last year, they were between December 22nd and December 30th, and it's likely going to be very similar this year. So make sure to keep an eye out, as I mentioned earlier, on the Rockstar Games social media so you know exactly when to log on. Now, the prizes/items for this year's gift basket have not been revealed. However, last year, they were pretty plentiful. They included a limited edition set of clothing, including a mask and 2 sweaters, as well as a limited edition candy cane livery for select vehicles in GTA Online. In addition to that, there were a number of other smaller gifts that you would probably expect from an update like this, including a firework launcher plus 20 fireworks, full snacks and armor, 25 sticky bombs, 25 grenades, 10 proximity mines, and 10 Molotov cocktails. In addition to that, Rockstar also did a double money and RP event last year in one of the adversary modes, so that's probably going to be coming back this year, though it will likely be a different mode that has yet to be revealed. Finally, in last year's update, Rockstar did reveal and add 3 new vehicles into GTA Online, including a small compact sedan, as well as a really awesome supercar known as the Italia RSX, and finally a go-kart, which is a very nice addition. So that is all that Rockstar did last year for the GTA Online holiday update, and while we don't have exact information of what's going to be happening this year, hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea of what we can expect. Nonetheless, I really recommend that you log on during the holiday week to A, experience the snow, and B, collect that gift basket that is automatically added to your GTA Online account as soon as you log on. I also recommend checking out those discounts and bonuses. There's honestly nothing that can hurt you in there. There's likely going to be a free vehicle and maybe 2 like they did last year. So overall, it is a good time to just log into GTA Online. Even if you don't play often, just logging on one time during that week is likely going to benefit you a ton and always a good idea. Obviously, the star of the show and what everyone is talking about is the contract update, or as Rockstar calls it, the contract GTA Online story. That is going to be the headliner of this month's DLC updates, but hopefully this video reminded you and gave you a little bit of insight into what we can expect out of this year's holiday update in GTA Online. But let me know in those comments down below what you guys think about the idea of adding snow into GTA Online as a year-round thing. Do you think it should be an option when you're starting a session to enable snow, or do you think it is better as a very limited time thing, as Rockstar has been doing over the past couple of years? On one hand, I think it is a very good idea to keep it limited edition because it kind of provides an element of exclusivity to it because it only comes around once a year, but also I think it is also a good idea to add it as an option to GTA Online sessions because, as I mentioned earlier, it does make racing and overall gameplay a little bit different and therefore a little bit more fun, and I think it will be a nice addition that they can add with pretty much no effort because all of the snow is already there. They just need to add the ability to add it into sessions when you're starting them. But let me know what your thoughts are about adding snow into GTA Online year-round in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. And also, don't forget, the GTA Online DLC, the contract, will be releasing next Wednesday, so make sure you're stocked up with money in GTA Online. I recommend around $3 to $4 million in GTA Online just to be safe, and make sure you keep an eye out because this is going to be a very exciting update. Franklin's coming back, other characters are coming back, and it's going to be a massive story, and pretty much the closest thing that we're going to be able to get to a story mode DLC in GTA Online in a very interesting mixture. But either way, if you enjoyed today's video and you like staying updated on the latest GTA Online news, let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow where we do another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.